Hey, this is Mark at the 2019 Motor City Comic Con. I'm here with director, writer, and actor Nick Castle. You might remember him playing the Shape in the original Halloween, and he's also directed a few movies. How you doing, sir?
I'm excellent, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. How has your life changed now since you started way back working with your buddy John Carpenter since Dark Star
Oh my God.
in USC?
Oh, well, you know, everything's changed when you're start as a, whatever we were, 18, 19-year-old in film school, and then you have your career, everything changes.
So how did you get wrangled in playing the Shape in Halloween?
Well, John was shooting it near my house, actually. I went down to see them in pre-production on the set, and I said, you know what, John, I'm going to hang on the set and watch you direct. That means when I direct, I'll, it'll kind of demystify the experience. So he said, okay, well, why don't you put on the mask then? You'll be the guy. It's as simple as that.
So you didn't really play the character after that then?
Only in the new one. I have a cameo. That's right.
Okay. Now, you were in a band with John. Do you guys still play together?
Oh, well, I'd love to. You know, occasionally we'll be at the same convention like this. He, myself, and our partner Tommy Wallace, another great director. And
he played the Shape too.
And he played the Shape in a couple of scenes in the original one, and he directed Halloween 3. So we have a real close bond. He also went to USC Film School, and we've been just close ever since. And so we'll get together from time to time and try to harmonize, even though our throats are going from old age.
I love the song you guys did for the Big Trouble in Little China. It's on the DVD, so it's pretty cool to listen to that.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I remember when John said, guess what, we're going to do the title song to my movie, and I went, oh, come on, that's just too much fun.
Your first movie, I believe, was that The Last Starfighter that you directed?
The first movie I directed was a movie called Tag, the Assassination Game. It was Linda Hamilton's first movie, Bobby Carradine, and a number of other really good actors. And it was a low budget, not a horror, but suspense movie. And due to come out in DVD soon for the first time. My Last Starfighter was my second, and it was a lot of fun, of course, to do.
Wasn't that one of the first movies to use actually computer animation?
Yes, in the sense of trying to make objects look photoreal. Like Tron had done it before, but it was all in that kind of universe of, the digital world. But this tried to make ships look, spaceships look real, etc. So yes, it was groundbreaking in that.
Was there ever a talk to doing a sequel to The Last Starfighter?
There's always a talk of doing a sequel. There's been a problem with the rights, but now the writer has the rights back, and looks like it's going to be something in the future. So I hope for the fans that love the film, they'll love this one too.
Another film I want to talk about is one of my beloved films when I was younger, was Dennis the Menace.
Thank you.
What was it like working with the great Walter Matthau?
It was just a dream, as you can imagine, I guess. He is exactly like he is on screen. It's just the sweetest guy in the world, and such a professional, no problem with lines, and loved working with kids, so the main thing I remember about him, he was a big betting junkie, big football bettor. And every week he'd come back, weekend after the weekend, he'd come back and say, well, I gotta work again this week. I lost again. So the sweetest guy, very funny on and off camera. Just a dream, yeah.
So what do you got coming down the pipeline? Anything new?
Well, for the last 10 years, I just kind of took off. I decided to retire. But then a movie that I wrote about that long ago just came around my way again, and it looks like it's going to go this summer. So I'm hopefully going to be back in the saddle again and direct.
Oh, we can't wait for that. All right, that's cool. So where can our viewers find you? Are you on social media?
Yep, I have a Twitter a handle called the Nick Castle OG Shape. So, and that's where I put all my fun stuff about this character, Michael Myers.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, sir, and nice to meet you. This is Mark at the Motor City Comic Con with Nick Castle, a.k.a. The Shape.